So dear student, today we will solve this question. So please everyone look at the question. So the question is, this question was came in 2017 JEE advanced paper. So try to understand the question first, then we will go to that. Okay. So a photoelectric material having work function of phi naught, which means there is a photoelectric material. You please draw as a material which is having a work function of phi naught. Okay, which more accurately want to know more information means the work function can be written as hc by lambda naught, where lambda naught is the threshold wavelength of it. Okay, so is illuminated with a light of wavelength lambda. So which means you can say that it is illuminated with a light of wavelength lambda. Since you got the wavelength lambda, you can say that incident energy equal to hc by lambda, provided the condition lambda is lesser than hc by phi naught. Now look at here, the fastest photoelectron has a de Broglie wavelength of wavelength lambda d. So which means whenever the efficient amount of energy falls on this photosensitive material, photoelectric material, the inside electron which gain the energy and they come out. Okay, once they have enough energy, after coming out they will move. So that time they will move with a maximum kinetic energy. I repeat, this is a question whether they will have minimum kinetic energy or maximum kinetic. The ejected electron will have maximum kinetic energy and they will move towards the anode. Okay, so now here after full stop, a change in wavelength of the incident light by delta L is result in a change in delta lambda, result in a change in delta lambda d in a lambda d, which means he is saying that if there is a change in wavelength of incident is delta lambda, there will be a change in wavelength in a delta lambda d in a lambda d, which means lambda d is the wavelength of the emitted photoelectron. Okay, so he is asking then ratio of lambda d by delta lambda d by delta lambda is proportional to which of the question. Okay, so important, very interesting question, but try to understand it. Okay, look at here. So from this diagram we will analyze it one by one. We will try to solve this question. Look at here. First, what he is saying, the electrons are coming out. So electrons are particles, so you please make electrons and one by one we'll solve it. So electron will have kinetic energy, maximum kinetic energy. You can write it as 1 by 2 mv square, where v is the velocity speed of the electron, which can be written as in terms of momentum p square by 2m. But the thing here that he is not at all given any momentum in the question. His total intention is he want answer in terms of wavelength. So try to change momentum into wavelength. So h by lambda d, where lambda d is the de Broglie wavelength of the electron. So you can write here h square by 2m lambda d square. Okay, that is what the maximum kinetic energy of the electron in terms of wavelength. Now here, according to Einstein, according to Einstein, that photoelectric equation, the incident energy is equal to maximum kinetic energy plus work function. That is what, right? So incident energy I already wrote hc by lambda here. Work function I wrote in terms of lambda is h square by 2m lambda d square, plus work function is pi naught. Okay, you can write hc by lambda naught, no issue in that. Now look at here. But the thing in question, he is telling the change in wavelength. Okay, so delta lambda, so which means here delta lambda you need to get means only here delta lambda you want to get means here only the reason that only the thing you have to do is you have to do differentiation on both the side with a lambda. Okay, so I could write here delta hc by 1 by lambda, here h square by 2m is a 2m, I can write outside 1 by lambda d square plus pi naught. If I do both the side with a lambda differentiation, hc I could write this one is 1 minus 1 by lambda square delta lambda. I hope you can understand this. Here h square by 2m, this is minus 2 1 by lambda d whole cube, plus where the work function is hc by lambda naught, but since lambda is a threshold wavelength which will be constant for certain material, for that material, so here the differentiation of constant is 0. Okay, from here you can write so which means this will be 0, only these two terms are there, minus minus cancel, one h key, one other h get cancelled, two get cancelled. So just you sorry, one more thing here, delta lambda d is missing here. Okay, so now you can write delta lambda d by, you want delta lambda d by delta lambda. So remaining term you write one side, here already c is there, again another m also coming, here another h is there, and what else is there, if it comes this side lambda d cube, and it will be in denominator lambda 2 square. So from here he is asking proportionality, which means delta lambda, from here he is asking delta lambda d by delta lambda, which is proportional to lambda d cube by lambda square, which means in option, if you see that, which is the correct option is the correct. I hope you like this. If you like, please subscribe and share to your friends. Thank you.